a huge nerf is really neat for the Brigitte, but I don't think that the Shield Bash gonna be used. I mean, to reduce the damage. So I mean, dramatically, because even 5 damage is like the damage but that caused by the Anna sleeping darts, and I think that the damage is really a huge nerf for Brigitte. And meanwhile, I think that the Brigitte doesn't pass through the shield. It's also another nerf, as you can see the current Ghost meta. There will combo that before the Earth Shatter of the Reinhardt is going to be used. The Brigitte will be shield bash the enemy's Reinhardt, and you make the combo 100% successfully. So I think that this gonna be change the goats, but I don't think that there will be eliminates the goats meta.
All right, coming once again, let's look at the teams. Let's introduce the team first. The team in blue would be BadAshe, and the team in red would be One Trick. So we're seeing here the defending team or team One Trick would be actually playing. Okay, Yuzu would be on the Ashe, Aura Ring would be on the Diva, Ovo would be on the Genji, Drift playing the Winston, Synhex on the Sombra, on the Symmetra, and of course Kyungsu we've seen since the preliminaries would be on the Ana. So there are no surprises here. Meanwhile, on the attacking side, the defending side, we have Bento Box on the Orisa, Brother on the Ashe, Crystalon on the Roadhog. Yep, and we also see like a 2 hit scan combination here, right?
Mhm.
From IGN playing the McCree. Okay, moving in now, we'll see Yuzu here taking some shots, and of course launches the grenade onto the bulk of the enemy team defending on the high ground. Meanwhile, Brother here just taking off the off angles, trying to get a hit shot on the Orisa, but does not manage to do so. Let's see here. The McCree, meanwhile, on the defending side of Team BadAshe, would be actually just poking around, trying to get some headshots, but now is being, regrouped with his team. We'll see One Trick now moving onto the payload, just trying to gather around together. And of course, now we have IGN Force here taking some off angles here. So meanwhile, on the side of BadAshe, they are still defending up on the high ground here. Ovo here with a deflect, but does not get too much done, but is meanwhile trying to do a flank round the back. And also, a good grenade there here by the Ana of Team BadAshe, taking down, helping the Genji actually to get taken down, so protecting his healers on the back line.
I think the death of Orisa will make them lose the protection. So you can see that the BadAshe going to be eliminate the rest by the team One Trick. And I think that will be the first point.
Yes, definitely. The first point has been kept quite quickly in actually good time by Team One Trick. Now we are looking at ultimates. We have Kyungsu here with her Nano, and also we have a Blade here. Okay, so we have a potential. Yes, we have a potential here for Nanoblade to go down on the attacking side. And let's see, meanwhile on the defending side, we will have the Ryan dropping down, now chilling up, just rallying his team to not create some. Now we see the Nanoblade by the Genji. Ovo just trying to get one kill. He does get one kill, but gets taken out by the Ana. A revenge kill here, but it seems like Drift would actually take down the Ana in his state, so that will be another clean kill and a team kill for Team One Trick. So One Trick meanwhile manages to push the payload towards the second point, and it is going to be a quick push here with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the bank.
Oh, that's a fast push, man. I think the Zen's Transcendence haven't been ready. It's quite disadvantage for the team BadAshe, but I think that the next wave they're gonna have the ultimate advantage. So let's see what's going on.
Okay, Brother here just trying to lay down some suppressive fire, just hopefully in breaking down the shields of the Drift. If that actually transpired, then I think Brother here would have a good initiation with the Bob, which he already has online. So, yep, now we are seeing the Bob from both sides being utilized. Bob has been, of course, bubbled up for more protection. And again, we have a quick kill here by IGN's Force. getting a McCree dead eye, killing off one of the members of the opponent team.
Oh, hold on.
But it seems like we have a successful defense here on the side of Team BadAshe. So this is the first team fight that they have successfully won. Now we see a regroup by Team One Trick once again. The Rhine is going low, but is being nanoed up for more health, HP in the back.
Oh. Such a waste of Earth Shatter by the Team BadAshe because I think that the bento box has been hit down quite a members from Team One Trick, but I think that there's no following up damage that can be caused the kill, so that's why they will be lost this team fight.
Okay, meanwhile we have Ovo here with Graviton Surge. So the Graviton Surge might be the next combination. Yep, we are looking now at the Graviton Surge. It does get one kill. Brother would go down to the Reinhardt, and also the second one, Crystallon. The Zarya will go down, but it seems like the remaining stragglers of Team BadAshe would try to keep the point alive or try to contest the point, but it seems like it is to no avail as the point will be taken over by Team One Trick in good time. So it seems like Team One Trick only lost one engagement, which was in the third point, where BadAshe successfully defended the point.
By utilizing Bob, I think it's create a huge threat for which team, no matter, because you know Bob there's a high DPS damage coming from Bob, and I think that Team BadAshe need to figuring out why they are losing the team fight. I think it's because the ultimate they are charging is quite slow, but I think they are still got hope on the combination of their team. So let's see what is going on when the defense and attacking team are changing their side.
Okay, just now we have we just watched Synhex trying to play a Symmetra here, hopefully getting some sneaky teleporters across. But now it seems like Synhex with her, her trademark Lucio, which we have witnessed in Lijiang multiple times, and as you were saying, she is the queen of boobs, and she had at one time in Lijiang managed to get 5 environmental kills. But we are looking here at the combination of Kyungsu as an Anna and Synhex as a Lucio. Do you have what do you think might come out from this support duo here?
I think this support duo have a good teamwork, and I can say that their chemistry are strong because Kyungsu, you can see he's not only good healer, but also will give some controls against enemy, especially the sleeping dart. They will be sleep the key members as like Reinhardt, like even the enemy's healers also. So yeah, let's see.
Okay, meanwhile, we also have a Pharah Mercy combination on the side of BadAshe, hopefully trying to get some off angles here, trying to get some high angles here, which might rain down, but I think the Diva might prove a bit more of a nuisance for this Pharah Mercy combo.
And I think that Aura Wing has chosen the right hero to counter the pharmacy combination. Is because when during the Pharah out, mostly the Diva going to be use the defense metrics to cover up all the damage from the Pharah rocket barrage. Oh, that's close. Oh, I think Yuzu has been bringing down.
Okay, now we're seeing IGN is forced here, the Pharah, just raining down so much damage, and it seems like a quick reversal of what happened earlier in the first half, where One Trick was actually attacking quite, one-sidedly. And now we see Ovo running low, getting the health pack in the servo here. And Brother here just trying to rain down some shots. Meanwhile, Crystal would get 2 kills onto Synhex, so 1 support down. And but the opposite is true for Team One Trick. They are actually managing to defend it quite well, but I don't think it's not too much in the bank, as Ovo will be the last remaining member of Team One Trick on the point, and now it seems like Team BadAshe would cap the point successfully.
I think the Team One Trick has been scattered since they have been died. There will be death of few of their members, and there will be an advantage from Team BadAshe, as Mercy can resurrect the one player that will be only taken down, and instantly they will be create a player advantage there.
Right, and now we'll see Brother here just trying to lay down some suppressive fire, keeping Ovo at bay. And now we'll see a Dragon Blade being popped by Ovo here with a Nano as well. So getting off 2 kills, killing the Fire Mercy, and so the offense of Team BadAshe would stall for now. And this is a big stall here again, and a stagger for the Baby Diva. The Baby Diva does get slapped before she actually remax, so that's really unfortunate. There's a big stagger here, and now Team BadAshe would have to wait for the respawn time of Crystal. So Crystal here, has just only been respawned. So I think that was like about a 6-second delay here.
Also, the gap. Yeah. Let's see the Team BadAshe gonna use. How do they turn their ultimate advantage to push the payload? And Bob is being utilized.
Alright, now we see Bob being used, and also Crystal here does get a kill onto Kyungsu, so the main heals would actually go down. Brother here with the Bob getting off 2 kills, Drift and Synhex will go down, and meanwhile also Bento Box here with a kill onto Yuzu. So it seems like Team BadAshe is actually pushing pushing the payload and winning the team fight quite convincingly here. With the last kill, of course, the Farah IGN's force here getting the kill on the last member of Team One Trick. So Team One Trick has to group up again for yet another push. But we look at the side of out economy, Jeff.
I think that the ultimate advantage still belongs to BadAshe, and let's see what's going on here. Oh, the Diva doesn't successfully to cover up the damage, and I think that this team fight is still even at the equal position. Oh, the bad.
Okay, meanwhile Yuzu here with a hit shot onto IGN's force, but it does not matter too much as the rest of Team BadAshe would actually do the cleanup. But seems like the monkey here would be the last remaining member of BadAshe, right in the back lines here. But I think that might be an overextension on the side of Bento Box here. Oh, meanwhile, over here, nice deflect, killing off the Farah here with the kill and the dash. So getting work done definitely, but it's being brought down by the Ana. Sadly, so now blind here with a slip dart, but does not connect, and now the monkey would actually go on to stall the point. And also we do have now the Ana duking it out with the Winston.
I think Team One Trick is going to be like delaying the attack, so stopping them from pushing the payloads. And you can see that they, even though they have the ultimate disadvantage, but then they're using the distance of resurrect point, so there will be quite, how to say, like oftenly there will be members that stopping at the cars, so that the Team BadAshe can even push the payload to the last meters of the second point. And I think they're smart is because right now the ultimate advantage is being even, as there's too many ultimates being used by the BadAshe, especially you can see just now the Nano Farah, and I think that isn't sounds good for the Team BadAshe.
Alright, and now we see Ovo here with the dragon actually ready on his side, so he is just waiting for a right moment to pop that blade up. And Yuzu here with, you see, that is one thing which I really like about Ashe. She has the mobility, to the coach gun, gives her so much mobility to get the high ground, and that is what Yuzu used to get the high angles on the opponent here. But it does not matter, as Crystal would get a double kill on both the tanks, and now the rest of Team BadAshe would actually successfully push the payload. So this is a successful second point here for Team BadAshe, but we look at the time advantage that One Trick has. One Trick has 3 minutes and 18 seconds in the bank. But looking at, Team BadAshe, they only have 1 minute and 40 seconds now left to push the second point.
And I think that the Team One Trick is going to be like exhaust their time bank so that they can gain an advantage. Even though the Team BadAshe can push to the third point, then I think they are still leading by the Team One Trick. And you can see next 10 fight is Nano Blade again.
Okay, meanwhile, over with the Nano Blade, getting 1 kill, getting 2 kills, so the Ana and then Brother, of course, would go down. Meanwhile, Aura Wing here getting a double kill on both the tanks here, so this is a successful defense for Team One Trick. And I think with all these team fights that are going down, Team One Trick is slowly whittling down the time advantage or whatever time BadAshe has left in their bank. But looking at the side of ultimates, I think in that fight, One Trick have effectively exhausted all their ultimates. But I think it was to good effect, as now only IGN Force has her barrage. So the barrage is coming online for Team BadAshe, but meanwhile Brother here does get a grenade, and now Coach Gun onto the right side of the high ground, trying to get some off angles to shoot the back line of Team One Trick. And IGN Force here is utilizing Concussion Blast to actually now unleashing the Rocket Barrage onto the majority of the team of One Trick here, getting down a kill onto Ryan, which is huge. So now there are no shields for Team One Trick.
They're still gonna last team fight here.
Oh, and Yuzu here does get a double kill onto IGN's Force and also Blind Track. So this is a double kill here for Yuzu. Nice one, Yuzu. Of course, she will be the last remaining member here. Nope. It seems like the whole of Team One Trick already has a respawn and now is back online on the payload. And it is already in overtime here with the Ryan, of course, pushing the making way for the rest of the team to actually push the offensive team back to where they came from. So we will have a win here on the first map, which is Route 66 for Team One Trick. And you know, Jeff, alright, okay, and we will be seeing that both these teams now would start to, you know, just select their heroes for the first map of Oasis, which would be, this is University, isn't it?
Yeah. And really, this map, especially the platform besides, there will be a random kills always occur oftenly. And you can see that the Syntax maybe take out the Lucio, but I think, yeah, he switched to the Lucio right now.
Yes, yes, I know, and you know that Syntax has you know, affinity for Lucio here, just because Syntax is such a proficient Lucio in terms of grouping people and whatnot. So now we see both the teams trying to prop themselves up onto the point. Brother here trying to get some off angles onto Team One Trick. Of course, the team in red would be One Trick and team in blue would be BadAshe once again. And we have IGN Force here trying to utilize the Tracer, just going in the back lines, being annoying, and whittling down the defenses of Team One Trick quite a bit. Now you see IGN Force getting a kill onto Aura Wing, so this is 1 down, a 6v5 situation for Team One Trick here. So meanwhile, we see Kyungsu getting sleep onto Bento Box, which is huge, while the Tracer was doing her work here, but I think the Tracer is just not enough of DPS for Team BadAshe here, as the Tracer, although the Tracer did do her job, but the rest of Team One Trick really did come through in, you know, just dealing with the aggression with BadAshe put up.
I think that the Doomfist will be like the characters that can be instantly kill to one member and easily to gain the player advantage. Oh, but yes, see what's going on. There's a Nano Blade Ryan, and I think that here comes the player advantage by the team BadAshe, and there will be a clean team fight, and I think Team One Trick has to be going for the reset.
Definitely. Oh no! That was a huge stagger here for Kyungsu, as we see the McCree here for Team BadAshe getting a good stun grenade up and, you know, staggering Kyungsu, and now we see a respawn here by Team One Trick. But of course, ultimates were being used by Team BadAshe, but meanwhile, in the defense side for Team One Trick, they have a combination which they might potentially use an Earth Shatter as well as the Dragon.
You can see that the Team BadAshe is choosing Tracer as a DPS is because Team One Trick doesn't use Brigitte as their one of they didn't break the Brigitte, and there will be really not a character that can counter Tracer easily. So I think that, yeah, Team One Trick has to be figure out how to deal with the Tracer that keep annoying their support duo.
Oh, now we have a charge here by the Reinhardt of Team BadAshe here. Meanwhile, getting a kill onto Syntax. IGN Force getting a headshot onto Kyung-soo, and of course brother here getting killed onto Yuzu. But nevertheless, Ovo here with a revenge kill onto IGN Force. So that is it. IGN Force, if you are overstaying your welcome, you know, you might just get headshot.
The McCree is going to use to counter the Tracer, as you know that the Tracer is keep annoying their healing duo, and they will be caused easy dead for the tank. Oh, I think this is going to be...
Oh, that's a huge pulse bomb here. IGN Force with a kill here, double kill, killing of Ovo, killing of Kyung-soo, and meanwhile Bento Box here getting fire strike onto the enemy Reinhardt. Yuzu here just got taken down by the Zarya here, Crystal. So it seems like a 91% in control advantage on the side of Team BadAshe. I think this might be it. It's already 100%. Let's see if Team One Trick can land on a point. Nope. No, it is too late. I'm sorry, Drift. Your charge has been in vain, but this will be the first point of Team University being held by Team BadAshe.
I think that Team 1-3, they want to be used like tradition combination, which is 2-2-2, and I think that there's not a smart choice within the team universe, in the map university, because right now the team meta is going to have like strong team fight and using ultimate to change the disadvantage to the advantage. And right now this map is going to be City, and I think that this map will be oftenly we can see Pharah in this map, and yeah, Team 1-3 has been picked the Pharah.
Alright, of course with the Pharah, we also would see a Mercy here. It seems like this duo is quite inseparable. And we will see here, of course, IGN Force retains as a DPS player on the side of BadAshe as the Tracer. And a quick double kill here by brother. Oh, nice. So we have seems like Team BadAshe is actually pushing off or stuffing the push of 1-3, and meanwhile they would be successfully capping the point.
And yeah, instantly changed to the McCree by Ovo, because he knows that the Pharah can't really survive under the brothers McCree, as you can see how accurate his aim.
Alright, and also now we have an initiation here by the Hammond, and the Dead Eye does go down by brother. So trying to just zone out the point, zone out the entrances, giving his team actually buying a lot of space for his team here. IGN Force meanwhile getting a DMAC onto Aura Wing. So that's a huge pick here. I think one thing that 1-3 is not countering is the Tracer here. Tracer is just getting so much space, and yet again, yep, you see here the Tracer already has her pulse bomb ready to go.
And I think that Team 1-3 doesn't have the shields tank that can protect them well, and you can see that the Wrecking Ball that almost used to be the initiator of the team fight, but lastly to be protect of his teammate. So yeah, there will be a switch from the Team 1-3.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Jeff.
Yeah.
We have a swap here. Drift has changed into a Reinhardt just for more sustenance here onto the point. But we have the two dive tanks on the side of BadAshe. Oh, now we have another shot here. Of course, brother getting killed onto Yuzu. So, of course, Yuzu did also swap off to a Brigitte just for the just to deal with the annoying Tracer. But the High Noon does actually get Bento Box, and Bento Box meanwhile getting a revenge kill onto Ovo. Just pushing Ovo into the chasm here, getting an environmental kill. So it seems like another one-sided affair on the side of BadAshe though.
They are switching the heroes by I think quite a late time, because you see the percentage is coming to the 95% right now. And I think that this combination, when they didn't have any ultimate advantage, will be easily killed by the team. But there will be the outplay of the Zayata, which kills the Tracer and create the player advantage right now. And I think that the Team 1-3 will gain this point now.
Well, this is quite a surprising turn of events, isn't it, Jeff? We had witnessed a quite one-sided affair, the whole map long in city center of Oasis, and now we see a sneaky little Tracer here. What was it? No. That's the Moira here trying to sneak around. just trying to wait for the rest of her team.
And I think that the team fight will be successfully countered by the one trick is because the graviton surge by the Aura Wing has been charged and being online, so that guarantees his team fight by the team one trick.
Okay, meanwhile, brother here just trying to lay down some fire onto the tank lineup of Team One Trick, breaking the shields as much as possible so that once the shield gets squishy or gets low, I think it seems like that is the time where Team One Trick does actually retreat. But meanwhile, we see a kill onto the Zarya here, and IGN Force meanwhile getting a triple kill here onto Team One Trick. So that's a huge barrage here, and I think this is a retake that Team BadAshe needs to clinch out the point where they will close it out with a 2-0 in Oasis here. So meanwhile, there's the desperation here by the diva of Team One Trick, just trying to get onto the point. But I think that might be a bit too late. Oh no, there's a Graviton here. Now a reversal kill would come in place for Drift. So Drift getting a double kill onto both the supports of Team BadAshe. Meanwhile, IGN Force getting kill onto Aura Wing, and we'll see now the chaos that is just unrolling itself onto point. Yuzu here getting a fill, killing a brother. Yuzu here with another kill onto the Pharah. How does she actually do that? I thought that was a guaranteed, reversal here and a win for Team BadAshe as they would close it out with a 2-0 victory. But it seems like the reverse actually holds true.
I think that there will be a turning point by the team one trick that created is that the Reinhardt has earth-shattered both of the supports and also the Graviton Surge that been absorbed both of them. It caused that the Team BadAshe doesn't have the heal, and which will cause them the loss of the team fight.
Okay, meanwhile, we will see a Moira Coalescence being popped here, but it does not matter. Now Dragon comes in. Brother here trying to get some off angles into the tank lineup of Team One Trick, but does not get... Oh, now Drift connects with the Fire Strike, killing off Blind Tech. Drift getting a double kill here. Meanwhile, we see the Moira of Team One Trick popping his Coalescence, just trying to get, the engagement, just trying to clean out the fight. And now we see Yuzu here trying to get a kill onto the last remaining member. The desperation, beat will be dropped here by the Lucio, but it gets taken down by Aura Wing. So meanwhile, we see the tank lineup here just trying to hold up the front here. So staggering the respawns or, just staggering them from coming into the point. So we have a 1-1 situation, but that was a close fight here, Jeff.
I think the Team BadAshe doesn't successfully counter the Team One Trick. As you can see, the Aura Wing doesn't use the Zarya anymore. You will use the Tracer to cleaning up the team as soon as possible, and there will be created an advantage for them. And right now, they will become for the last map.
Okay, and this is Oasis Gardens here. I have to ask, where is the garden?
There was the trees, there was the grass, so-called garden.
Alright, let's look at the lineup of Team BadAshe. We will have a Rein Zarya combination here, and for the healing side of BadAshe, we would have, of course, Lucio as well as an Ana here. So we would see the reverse being held true for Team One Trick. We will also have a Rein Zarya combination here, but Yuzu opts to play Brigitte. I think that's more sustenance. Good picks here. So this would be, basically a quick kill here for Aura Wing. But as I was saying here, Aura Wing, oh wow. I'm sorry, I have to stop right there. Yuzu here with a kill onto Bento Box Crystal now. Getting D-Mac onto Oval, so a revenge kill here, but we are seeing both the teams brawl, as I think One Trick would actually edge this out just because they have a good style composition. They have a 3-3, and with a good style composition, you can just go headstrong into any team lineup that you have. So that is one of the beauty of the team composition, which One Trick is running here. A 3-3 Yuzu here, of course, protecting the front, the back lines of Team One Trick, and also being an initiator when Yuzu needs to be. But that's a big purple here by Blind Track, but Blind Track meanwhile would be killed by Synhex. So yet another team kill here. A clean engagement here on the side of One Trick.
You can see obviously why the Ghost combination is going to dominating this game. If there's no nerf from Brigitte, it's because you can see when Brigitte is calling out, no matter with or without, rarely he can easily bring the team go forward, and even though make some kills and some.
Oh, that's a big Graviton here, catches off 3. Meanwhile, Ovo getting kill onto Gang. And also Auromin getting kill an equal trade here onto Crystal. So yet another team fight is going in the favor of Team One Trick now with the staggers coming online. Seems like Team BadAshe has to regroup here before they get staggered too much. Has to regroup for yet another push, but it seems like Team One Trick is juggling their ultimates quite well. They have 3 ultimates as opposed to 2 on the side of BadAshe.
Next team fight, we can actually observe the 3 Earth Shatter that can be always creating the space for throwing damage by these teammates. And let's see.
Oh, big initiation here, but it does come undone with the Lucio bit. But would that be enough? Bento Box meanwhile getting a charge onto Yuzu. But now Dragon gets popped. And also the Rocket Barrage goes down, but I think they might be a bit too late here as now IGN's Force getting killed, getting taken out by Drift, and a Deeper Bomb comes online and getting off a kill onto Gangster. So desperation here, it seems like Team BadAshe is out of ideas and just trying to desperately get on the point as fast as possible, but is being staggered badly here. As you see, and this is why I think the GOAT style composition is so superior as far as King of the Hill goes. Now we see a one by one Team BadAshe has been taken down because of this GOAT style composition.
Yeah, I think that the Team BadAshe is waiting for the combo by using Graviton Surge and also the Dragon Strike, but when it doesn't successfully kill the enemy, I think here marks the end for the team fight. Let's see the play of the game.
Right, you are right, Jeff. And now I think this was a triple kill.
Right,
a
Rocket
triple.
Barrage.
Yes, a Rocket Barrage here.